Desi Martinez Promotions presents a fighter's first showcase. Brought to you by Quintana Rum. Live from the beautiful Boeing Center at Techport in San Antonio, Texas. Get ready for an exciting night of world-class boxing. A Desi Martinez promotion.
Referee Tyrone Parker getting a set. As you heard, Humberto Lopez, ring announcer, introduce Keith Smith and Roberto Castro. Here we go, round one. Jesse James Leja, Carolina Teague alongside. This one scheduled for 4 rounds, a welterweight matchup.
Looking at these guys' records, they look like it's going to be a very entertaining fight. Could be a short fight as well, but two guys very equal to each other and what they do and how they move and, you know, hard punches.
This fight for Roberto is a statement fight for him because his brother, Ricky Gonzalez, was killed about 5 years ago in Harlingen, and he wants justice for his brother. And on his shorts, if you see, he has "Long Live Ricky," and that's in memory of his brother. So this fight is a statement fight not only for him, but it's also for his family as well.
You're right. It's his first fight in 6 years.
So Keith Smith coming in, fighting out of our state's capital, weighing in at 147.2. Roberto, as Carolina mentioned, out of South Texas there in Harlingen, record of 1-1, both very early on in their careers. You see Castro trying to get inside. His trunks say Ricky there on the back.
Now, Jesse had mentioned that it is his first fight in 6 years, and that's pretty significant. Around the time something happened with his brother, and his brother was had his untimely passing, he needed that time to grieve. And now, in the month of December,
knockout!
Oh, some shots! Oh. Castro going to work up against the ropes is Smith.
Smith has his hands down, trying to have him come in so you can counter the punch.
And
but he's
a couple
catching.
Of punches landed, champ.
Yeah, he's not making them miss. He's catching the punches. He's still hurt, though.
Little bit of showboating as Castro was connecting, defeating the purpose a little bit, but he seems to have escaped trouble for the moment, has Keith Smith.
Castro's a good fighter. He looks really nice in there. He looks calm. He's not throwing too many wild punches. He looks very nice.
You see there, Ricky.
He didn't overthrow punches, didn't get himself tired.
Roberto Wade.
Game plan.
I was going to say, champ, Roberto there wearing the trunks that say Ricky, was in the middle of the ring. Now he's got Keith Smith against the other corner. Lands with a punch there as well. Now a combination. Wow. The right rocks Smith. Smith fighting back, but catching punches to the chin.
One thing Smith does, he throws hard punches.
Relentless as Smith keeps firing back as well. Smith now trying to come inside, an overhand right.
Nice right hand by Smith.
Now a right, and now it's Smith on the offensive.
Smith is on the offensive.
Castro in trouble now against the ropes.
Wow.
Big shot at the body. Action-packed first round. Both fighters. Wow. There's still time left in the first round. Did I not hear the bell?
I did not hear the bell. There's the bell.
Okay. Our monitor said there was still 5 seconds. None of us heard a bell. Maybe they were just very action-packed first round.
I'll tell you, these guys' record looks the same. I mean, they do. On my notes, they both do the same type of things. They're great fighters. They throw hard punches, and they're in there to win.
It started off with Bobby being very strong, and then it transitioned into Keith coming out dominant in the final seconds of the round. And this is exactly what Keith was talking about to me behind the scenes. He basically said he's able to do a switcheroo at any moment, switch things up, adjust himself, and be able to be on the attack. So that's exactly what we witnessed in the first round. It's an incredible round.
So who do you guys give that round to?
Oh, that's a tough one. I'm going to go with Castro because I think he dominated most of that round.
All right, let's see what round two has in store for us after a very fun first round, although when both guys were catching. A big shot!
Oh,
really
he's hurt.
Huge connect to the head.
And now it's Smith up against the ropes.
He throws back, though. He's not afraid to throw when he's hurt.
Absolutely not. Both of these guys are putting up a great fight.
Boy,
Wow.
that overhand right just rocking
Yep.
Smith back into the corner, but here comes
And
Keith.
he's coming forward.
And he is going forward, as you mentioned, champ.
But he does throw his hand. When he throws punches, he keeps his head up in the air. That's why he's getting hit with hard punches. But he's not afraid to keep coming forward.
Body shot there for Castro. Now both fighters are in the center of the ring. Maybe fatigue setting in just a little bit.
Yeah, they're throwing some hard punches in there. Good body shot by Castro. Castro flicking out that jab, which is a great punch to keep your opponent at bay. And then he's throwing that straight right hand over the jab.
And Castro did say his jab is his biggest strength, and he's been utilizing it really well in the second round.
Big overhand right miss.
Smith turned southpaw. Oh, now he's back to orthodox. He twisted southpaw for a few seconds.
I love that he's versatile, and he can go either or, southpaw or orthodox, and it's
Oh, a big
wow, that was a
right-handed
huge
miss for Smith. These guys not holding back.
Great fight.
Action-packed, no doubt. Uppercut Castro. Catches Smith a little bit, stopped in just enough. Now you hear the chants of Ricky from the front row here at Boeing Techport. Maybe using that as motivation. It's Roberto Castro now beginning to throw some. Smith misses with the right. A fight where don't turn away because you might miss something.
definitely action-packed. Both fighters fighting so aggressively and matching each other's energy. The
Uppercut there by Smith.
Keith Smith is just a hard puncher. You could hear the punches. Every time he lands a punch, it sounds so hard.
They both bumped heads, appear to be incidental.
Yeah.
And so official Tyrone Parker making sure they're okay. Both fighters say yes.
Castro wants to throw that straight right hand again. He's going to catch him with there he goes, straight right hand.
Over, there you go, that straight right, champ. Hooking and following with an uppercut there by Smith.
Boom, there's that right hand. That's his bread and butter right now, it's that straight right hand.
Final seconds of round number 2.
Great fight. Great
Well, if
round.
it wasn't for round number 1, you'd call that perhaps the most action-packed round we've seen.
Yeah, but we
But
saw
that
number
honor,
one.
would, that honor
We saw
would go to round number 1
yeah.
of tonight's fight. Wow.
This fight has been probably my favorite one so far of the evening. We have more incredible fights to come here at DMP Boxing, but I love how Keith Smith is able to just switch from orthodox to southpaw. He had a couple of missed hits, but he's been aggressive this entire night. And then you see Bobby being aggressive as well. And both of these guys are relentless in trying to come out on top tonight. So I'm excited.
Champ, this is one of those fights that, like, all the tias and primos, they all in San Antonio, this is what they sign up for.
This
Like, when you go watch boxing, this is what you want to see.
This is what they want to see. And the thing is, they're good fighters. It's not like they're sloppy fighters. They're just throwing hard punches, coming after each other, trying to get the win and trying to get the knockout. But I'm telling you, they're good fighters. They're not sloppy fighters.
All right, here we go. Round number 3. We saw what the first 2 rounds have given us. What does round number 3 have in store between Keith Smith and Roberto Bobby Castro? Both guys throwing shots here through the first 2 rounds. For Keith Smith, his corner, Pedro Arcianiaga, Sarah Arcianiaga, and Elisa Contreras. James Payton in the corner for Roberto Castro, who lands a right. Now a left. Keith Smith rocks, but still throwing.
Robert Castro is always very aggressive and very strong at the beginning of the round, but he does slow down towards the end of the round when Keith picks it up.
And I think that kind of keeps the balance of the fight.
Yes,
what
exactly.
makes it so important.
It makes it so close.
Exciting. And one thing about Keith is he comes from a boxing background. His dad was a kickboxer. He's been in UFC, has done a lot of cage matches, but his passion is boxing, and he's looking to make an impact in tonight's fight. So it's been really exciting.
Smith's head popping back moments ago. There's another shot for Castro. Both fighters now in the center of the field, a left hand by Castro.
You can tell that Castro's the better fighter as far as technique-wise, but Smith is just very strong, and he has that MMA background, so they can take punishment.
Smith busy. Couple of punches there as he tried to get Castro moving backward. There's that jab.
Oh.
Left hand for Castro. We near a minute and a half here in round number 3. This one's scheduled for 4 rounds. Welterweight fight.
Oh.
Bobby's trainer had mentioned that he told him 60 days ago that he would be fight ready in 60 days. And the ironic thing is today is exactly 60 days from when he made that statement. So he's been training and really excited for tonight's fight.
You see the action slowing down a little bit, of course, although there's a right hand for Castro, caught Smith just enough. But you knew, champ, the pace, they just weren't going to keep it up if this fight went further.
Not the way, it just, they got to get that,
left hand there for Castro.
And Smith is hurt.
Smith against the ropes, trying to avoid trouble. He might not be able to. Castro throwing, gets over.
It's a wrap.
Roberto Castro, backflip and all.
Wow. Smith didn't like the stoppage, but he can hardly walk to the seat.
If you're official Tyron Parker, you have no really choice but to stop that fight.
Yeah. He was taking too much punches to the head.
And so Roberto Castro goes to 2-1 early in his career, his first technical knockouts.
He did it for his brother.
Doing it for his brother. You see Ricky there on the back of his trunks. A performance, no doubt, that Ricky would have been proud of.
Absolutely. And what a better way. Couldn't think of a better way for him to honor his brother and to bring awareness and possibly justice for his brother one day. With a win like this, it doesn't get better than that.
Great fight.
And so
absolutely. I didn't think it'd end up in a stoppage, but it exceeded my expectations.
And so for the third time here in our 4 undercard fights, a fight that did not go the distance. And each one of those fights, mind you, scheduled for 4 rounds. To start off the night, it was Nicholas Calamaco against Dariel Sanchez. It was Sanchez who got the split decision with that fight going the full 4. Then it was Isaac Bermea making very short work of Komi Nebel, winning that fight by TKO in 52 seconds. And our third fight, the Puerto Rican Sharia Moreu, took about a minute and a half to defeat Jessie Clark in her debut. And now, as we go to the center of the ring with official Tyrone Parker and our announcer, Humberto Lopez. And so you see the 2 fighters there.
Paying
Good
their
sportsmanship.
Respects.
There
Paying
you go.
their respects.
Showing respect to each other. That was honestly the best fight that I've seen so far this evening, but I can't wait to see what happens in the main cards coming up. This has been an exciting night, and me as a fighting fan, I like to see stoppages. I like to see people getting knocked down early, so this is awesome.
So, I realize that we are past the 7 o'clock point in which the broadcast is scheduled to begin.
Yes.
So let's do this. You see the champ, you see Carolina Teague. We are going to be back. Let's take a commercial break here, Bo. Talking to our director, Bo, in the control room. Let's take a commercial break. When we come back, the official start of the main card portion of the Fighters First Showcase presented by Quintana Rum, brought to you by Desi Martinez Promotion. So, Bo, let's take that commercial break. When we come back, the official start of tonight's broadcast from right here at Boeing Techports. Streaming wherever you are, we thank you for watching. We hope you've enjoyed a night of excellent boxing here at the Boeing Center, Techport, San Antonio. We say good night. Happy Easter, everyone, tomorrow, and we will see you next time. And this has been a Desi Martinez Promotions production.